HVAC contractors. We all know that open flames, gas lines, rooftops, refrigerants, and water lines can turn into fires, leaks, roof damage, or even carbon monoxide injuries at your client's property. And if something goes wrong on the job site, even if it's unrelated, you might still get blamed. Buying a bad insurance policy can shut a business down or even put the owner's personal assets at risk. I've reviewed hundreds of HVAC contractor policies. Some policies are great, others are closer to a scam than actual insurance. Here are some real-world pricing examples in an easy guide on how to get good insurance at a fair price. I'm Austin Landis, and I run a commercial insurance agency with thousands of business clients across the U.S. Insurance works very well for large companies because they have experts watching their back and keeping them out of traps. I make these videos so small and mid-sized contractors get the same playbook and never get taken advantage of by insurance companies. HVAC work does come with very real risk, and the good news is that almost all of it can be insured. When I talk with HVAC contractors, they usually want help with the same core issues. 1. Certificates of insurance and compliance. 2. Lawsuit protection for water damage and various injuries. 3. Flexibility to bid larger jobs and meet higher limit requirements. 4. Bonding, both for the license bond and the performance payment bond for larger projects. This is a straightforward list to solve if you partner with the right insurance company. You want companies that offer the compliance endorsements that your clients ask for, can write larger umbrellas when you win a big job, and don't load your policy with bizarre exclusions that make it useless. In the link below, I've included a checklist that if you check these boxes, you'll have a solid long-term program that protects the business and avoids getting scammed. Here's my method for quoting HVAC contractors. I secure the general liability first. This is where most client compliance issues live, and it is also where the worst exclusions hide. You can quickly read an insurer's intent to pay claims by looking at the endorsement page first. Do not accept operations or classification limitations, subcontractor exclusions, limitations that say coverage can only apply to the exact business description on the declarations page, or subcontractor warranties that force you to police other people's insurance perfectly. For HVAC specifically, some of these endorsements could deny coverage for operations that are excluded. For example, deny fires started during brazing, roofing or rooftop work exclusions, or job sites that you have subcontractors working. It's hard to list the hundreds of examples here, but carriers exclude things when they think the claims are most likely. Remember that. They add exclusions because they don't want to pay for the claims that they expect that will happen. Your job is to get a policy with as few landmines as possible at a fair price. The policies packed with junk will usually be cheaper, but they don't cover anything. They also put a crazy administrative burden on you to be perfect with paperwork, or a limitation will bite you. Quick story. A contractor called me last year. Their subcontractor had insurance at the time that they collected the certificate, but it lapsed shortly thereafter, and they only collected certificates once per year. It turned into a large claim that they had involving this subcontractor that was caused by the subcontractor, but they were sued. The insurance company limited the claim to only $50,000 because the subcontractor warranty was attached to the policy. They labeled it as an uninsured subcontractor and gutted the full limit. This is such an easy problem to fix. There are plenty of good options out there without these endorsements and exclusions on them. Here are some pricing examples for HVAC contractors to help you benchmark your own program. I hate saying it, but pricing really does depend on state, payroll, autos, loss history, and whether or not you're service or heavy install, or even residential versus commercial. None of the examples here have nasty exclusions, and they're all from strong insurance companies. The first example is an HVAC contractor with an owner-only payroll, meaning no employees. The GL is $1,123, or around $93 per month. The second example is an HVAC contractor with a payroll of $50,000 and one auto. The general liability is around $2,000, the work comp is $1,320, the commercial auto is $1,826, for an annual total of $5,162, or around $430 per month. And the last example is an HVAC contractor with a payroll of $125,000, 3 autos. The general liability came out to be $3,289. The workers' comp is $2,671, the auto came out to be $5,900 for an annual total of $11,860 or a monthly payment of around $988.33. I'm including the HVAC checklist below that you can hand to any agent or carrier of your choice to make sure that all is squared away. The cost difference between complete claims-ready coverage and terrible insurance is usually really not that much, but the outcome in a claim is night and day. This checklist will help you understand what you're actually being quoted for. If you're looking for insurance for your HVAC business, download the checklist below and give it to your preferred agent that you're working with, or my firm would love to get you squared away. You can get started with a quote online or grab time on our calendars using the link below.